Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to easily beat the Goblu boss fight in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. The first jumping attack he does, we want to parry this. It's going to give us action points back, but it's actually hard to jump over it, so I'd recommend just parrying it. Now, first things first, remove his shields, and then we're going to want to stack Burn on him, as this is going to power up Mael. And as for Gustav here, first thing you want to do with him is actually to buff up your team with his powerful ability, and then we're going to be stacking up our Overcharge, as this boss is weak to electric damage, as we can actually stun him and get ourselves an extra turn. Now with Mael here, we want to be using our ability that goes into our Virtuose stance here, as we're going to do a bunch of extra damage, and we're going to pretty much have Burn up the entire time. Now, those attacks, you want to dodge them. They're a little easier to dodge. I didn't do a great job with it there. But another thing is the thermal transfer skill here is extremely useful, because we want to have as many action points as we can in the later phases, as he's going to bring up his flowers, and we got to remove the flowers. Otherwise, it's going to be a difficult fight. Now here we're going to use the Lumiere attack here to gain up our Overcharge stacks, as now we got the full Overcharge, and we're going to do a ton of damage with that. Now, again, we want to be staying in the Virtuose stance as much as possible. So with this, I got that very powerful ability that uses up a lot of our action points, but it does 3 powerful attacks and keeps her in the Virtuose stance. So whenever he brings up his flowers, this is what we're going to be doing. Just take them out with your range shots, and then continue using this here to gain more action points with Luna here. So that's going to be a very important thing, because later on he's going to bring up even more flowers. Now, this is hard. I always failed the first one and got the 2 parries off afterwards. I found the timing is tough, but when his butt hits the ground, that's when you parry. Now, the Overcharge, you're going to see extremely effective for the amount of damage that you're going to do with it. Makes Gustav an MVP in this fight. A ton of damage, and he's now stunned, so we get our free turn. He doesn't get to move. So just go ahead with your most damaging attacks there. Try to stay in the Virtuose stance if possible, or go into defensive if he's going to be going into an attack. And with Lune here, again, thermal transfer, super useful, because he will bring up a ton of flowers in the final phase of the fight, and they're going to keep him alive. It's going to give him shields and health. So I also like to use this ability here, as he's weak to lightning, and you see it did quite a bit of damage too. So again, parrying will give you 2 action points back, so that's really effective. You want to get that timing down pat on it. It's going to make this fight a lot easier. But she can also apply Burn too. You basically always want to have the Burn up, because that's going to give you both your action points back as Lune, and keep Mael in her stance there too. So just continue doing this attack. As you'll see, the flowers become very annoying. You got to shoot them down really quickly, and then once he's low on health, I'd recommend just going all out with an Overcharge attack. But that's how to easily beat Goblu in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Let me know if this is useful. Hit the subscribe button below, and let me know what Expedition 33 content you want to see next.